I'm in my garage now and we are pouring a pumpkin and praise, which is a pumpkin souffle from Pro Candle Supply. This is going to be my fall collection. Right now we need to heat this wax up to 225 and then pour our 51 grams of oil and distribute each one the same so that when the customers get their jar, everything is even and well maintained. I did end up having to move my vessel making out here in the garage because cement all has silica and that releases, and I have a little baby, so just to be on the safe side, we are here in the garage when I make that. And then I probably need to get a table for my living, it's not my living room, it's like a guest room. But if I can get a table in there, and you can see this is going nicely. If I can get a table in there, then I can do my candle making in the room with the window open, but this has to be like outside in an open space. And I know a lot of people don't have garages, so I guess Hydrostone is another one. I might buy some Hydrostone just to try it out and let you guys know how it goes for those of you that can't, you know, make the cement all in your home. If you have carpet, I guess it's like a huge no-no. So I wet backed my carpet and cleaned everything. So there's lots to learn in candle making, and Earth Glow really gives a lot of good information. I really like Alan, and he's great at responding. So I'm learning a lot, and I'm so thankful to have people to help. Okay, so don't mind my garage, lots of kids' toys and everything, but I wanted to document this and, you know, talk to you guys about waiting for the wax and what you can do. So if you don't already know, before you pour your wax, I would go ahead and wick it. It just makes things a lot easier before you start, because it can get really hectic. I've never poured 3 vessels, so this is a first for me. So I am getting ready to pour all 3 of these. My wax is heating up, and then I will dump that in there and then stir it for like 2 minutes to make sure it binds well. And then I'm gonna measure each vessel with this scale here. So you will need a scale when you are doing candles. I highly recommend it. I might even buy another one to have 2. Okay, let's keep an eye on this and keep stirring, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can see I am not quite at 200. It's almost there. I want to make sure I'm at 225. And so you can see it rising. I don't want it to burn. So as soon as I get to that 225, I am going to. And so it should be clear. It should not be cloudy. So when you're candle making, you don't want it to be cloudy. That just means it's not ready yet. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that temperature, and just keep letting it rise up. We are almost there, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour. So I just want to document this. I'm really upset right now, but it's okay, because this is what learning is, okay? So I was scared, so I was pouring a little bit too fast. This is in the case that a funnel would be helpful. So these candles, this one is 7.8 and this one's 8. And then this one is a 6.3, which is not what I wanted. I wanted all of them to be at a 7.6. So I did overshoot. I'm not sure if I can take some out or pour it, but I would rather not. I'll leave it as is. And then I'll use this one as a tester candle to make sure that I did good on that. And then we'll just see how everything else goes. I'm not sure. This is part of candle making. So now I'm just going to clean up. I am really disappointed. I'm rushing because I have a little baby and she always needs me. And I thought that she would be okay while I was doing this, but first a wasp came in my garage. So I was like running around to try and get the wasp out. And I was like scared I was gonna burn my wax. And then the baby wanted me, so I was helping and then trying to be fast. And so I thought if I just quickly pour, it'll be fine. And it wasn't. So just kind of want you guys to know that if you have kids and you are candle making, make sure it's at an appropriate time, because I really was not expecting for her to be so upset that she couldn't have me. So right now I'm just making sure the wicks are straight. And one thing that I've noticed is like double wicking is really hard. So I might discount these candles to some friends if they want like 10 bucks or whatever, I'm not sure. But yeah, totally stressful and hard. So I need to figure out a better working space and make sure I do things when she's sleeping. It's just a lot easier. But I gotta test these anyways. I did test on other candles, but I haven't tested these vessels to see, so maybe I'll just use one of them to test and see how it goes. But I am disappointed. You can see I'm highly disappointed. So this is something that is natural, and I'm sure it happens in candle making. So for those of you that are trying to learn to candle make and you're like, oh my gosh, this is hectic or crazy, we just have to find something that works for us. And so this is crazy, and this is like the learning process. And I'm sure like just pouring 3 candles, I can't imagine. So I probably will invest in a funnel. That would be really helpful. And I've got to pour slower. I've got to take my time. I was just rushing. So I cannot rush. I cannot have little Miss Rada crying and, you know, trying to get me. So I'm excited though. I at least did my first pour of 3, and you guys were a part of it, and now you know. So if you're planning on pouring 3 and you don't have kids, I'm sure you could do it, but just pour slow. I like to do things in real time, so that way you know that this is real. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I found this outlet and I really enjoy it. And so Rada is here. I'm laying down with her, and she, I think, just wanted mamas to go to sleep. So I am gonna get her to sleep. If you are not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, become family with us. We do things in real time over here, and I'm in the process of learning, so I just think it's really fun. If you're learning, you could kind of get some tips, and you don't have to make the same mistakes that I do. All right, friends, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Rada. Bye.